Don't get quiet now. If you can come in here and talk about me, we can talk. Would you like to have a conversation, Tam Tam? Or did you just want to make a comment and leave? Hey, Twisted. I'm even giving Tam Tam a open um, floor here to talk, and it's like they don't seem like they want to. What gives you the right to judge? Yeah, Twisted. We have a room for tonight at least. Not so sure about. Well, see, that's my live, so I can do that. There ain't but one person that can judge me, and I don't think that's you. Your judgment on me or how you foresee me or anything else does not affect me at all. Renee, I've had a beard for as long as I can remember. It's never been this bushy and long. Decided to try to let it grow long and and but I've always had a beard. I've cut it off a few times, and it's just no. He sure does kick rocks. And I filled out a lot of those resources he had in his link tree a long time ago and still sitting on many of their wait list. Lauren, they really don't. They really don't. I read this thing the other day, and man, I tell you, it really hit home with me. It said, too many people are casting stones instead of washing feet. And I just went, man, man. Yeah, I'm not knocking his resources. I filled out several of the resources, and I appreciate you mentioning that. It's just the resources. People think the resources happen like that, and they don't. It's not an overnight. You don't fill out for housing, and then overnight you've got it. Hey Ashley, I got the missus with me today. Ashley,
Hey, there you go again.
I have not. It's just that was referring to Renee. Ashley says, "How's wifey?"
I'm doing okay.
If I wasn't interested, I wouldn't have went and filled out for everything. Tam Tam, what has you in such a negative space today? Can we talk about that? What has you in such a negative space today that you decided to come into my live and just be a negative person about me? But I don't know you. You don't know me. That's a second grade answer. Just be an adult. Thank you, Lauren, for the gifts. Just be adults. And really, you don't know who I am. You probably only know what you've seen or heard someone else tell you about me. You base your opinion off of that, and you come in here to be a rude person. So why are you taking time out of your life that I'm sure if someone said you have grandkids, to be spending time with your grandkids, but yet you're in this room passing judgment on someone you don't even know? Polly Pocket says she needs a Snickers. I mean, if you want to come in here and talk, get to know me, then make your decision on if you like us or not. That's fine.
That's
And they need to with that little low blower out there. So they're trying to rage bait. Thank you for going ahead and blocking. I gave them all the time that she needed. Okay, guys. Yeah, I paused it for a second. Yeah, Tam Tam she was definitely trying to rage bait. Um, so yeah, I'm taking care of mommy now. Look at that. She heard her mommy crying, and she came right up here to her. If you know or don't know, me and Angela don't have kids, and we don't have kids because she had to have a full hysterectomy because of cancer. Um, some people on here are trying to make people believe she never had cancer, but we know what she went through. Hey, April, and so that comment that was made by Tam Tam, giving her the floor to be a rational human being, right? To have a grown up talk of why they was coming here and just wanted to be so rude. And for them to throw a comment out there like that, they just proved that they got something dark in their soul. And people like that need prayed for. I'm trying to get my charger plugged up, guys. I don't know if she'll be back on or not. You'll talk any, or you just gonna take a few minutes?
I'll take a few minutes.
So, yeah, that childish comment just to get me to have a breakdown, or what do they call them on here now? I forget what they're calling them. A crash out or something like that. That's all that was. Carrie wants you to check your messages. So, oh, she told. Oh, she told Mama she's trying to get under the covers. Come here, back. Come here. Here you go. She wanted under the covers. The Chihuahua in her really comes out during this time of year. All right, so pull the chat back out of that. How's everybody doing today? I'm right there with you on that one. We had someone check in last night around 11 o'clock, and it was in a room right above us. And practicing basketball drills. So I went up there, knocked on the door. It was nice. Girl came to the door, and I was like, "Are y'all bouncing a ball or something?" I was like, "Y'all legit kept me up all night long." She goes, "Oh, it's my kids jumping around and stuff." And I was just like, "Man, how are y'all getting any sleep in here with them kids jumping around like that?" Because it was loud. And they finally quiet. But I guess they was just coming through, and whoever was doing the driving needing a place to sleep for a few minutes. But I don't know how they slept in any of that racket. So I've had very little sleep, and I'm getting unstable connection. So if I start to freeze, you guys let me know. I'm telling you guys. I've had zero caffeine. When I say zero, I mean zero. Hope I'm not froze. Didn't mean to light my own live. Okay, it was showing I got an unstable connection, so I didn't know if I was froze or. So yeah, that's where our day lands. We got the dilemma of the room, and said right now we've got $30. So we put. It's kind of like in a situation of if we get enough to cover the room, we're going to use the money for the room, and then try to figure out food. If we don't get enough money for the room, we're going to get us something to eat. I guess. I don't know. I don't know at this point. It's like both things are. I completely understand that, Heather. Completely understand that. So it's that's our mountain for the day. I appreciate that, Heather. Okay, now I'm back to good connection. I got a headache right between my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you there. But that'll never happen, Heather. Huh. Mine's from stress and everything else. Lack of sleep, lack of caffeine. So that's where I'm at on things. A lot of different names popping through here today, and I know why too. I was trying to see some stuff about battling earlier, and I accidentally took us off private, and then everybody who was sitting there trying to follow us got in. No, I always hear another dog here, but I never see another dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't seen another dog yet. I just heard it bark.
Yeah.
So if anybody that could or would be willing to help us out today, everything would be appreciated. Um, Completely understand if you can't. If you can't, send a prayer our way. You know, So, yeah. What you guys want to talk about today? I am Wendy. Still in the old dirty bird. Thank you for the heart, me, Ashley. We have so many Ashleys in here. If they ever all came here at the same time, I would be confused on who I was talking to. How you doing today, Ashley? Like I know them all, you know, but it's like if I was to say their name, they would all be, huh? She says hello.
Hey.
Stressed and stressed. I guess that would be the perfect way to put it. Right there with you on that one, Ashley. And it's going to happen. It's coming. It's just it's gonna happen. I feel like it is. Thank you, Ashley. I know what you mean, Heather. I stay awake a many a night, just stressed about stuff, and I eventually will just fall asleep because my body's like, hey, we got to get at least a little bit of rest here. So yeah, I think we all got a lot of stress on us. Okay, Carrie. It really is. Oh, that always happened. Ashley, you've been around. You know how it is. There'll be 100 people in here and be three people talking. The rest of them just watching. And a lot of people like to come in and just watch silently, and I get that. It's cool. I do that to some creators that I like. I'll come in and just like to watch and not really, you know, really interact. I don't know why I couldn't think of interact. Thank you. I won't say a name on the live unless you volunteer the name. Thank you for that. So that puts us to. I would have to look and see. Y'all give me 1 second, and I'll give a total of what we've gotten today and where we're at on things. Okay, guys, sorry about that. It took me longer to do math with this headache than I thought it was going to. I had to get the old calculator out. Heather, there is nothing wrong with having to ask for help. There really isn't. Um, with what we just got, that puts us at 37. Um, so that would put us at 33 left for the room, and then anything extra would be going towards food. Or I don't say I'm at that crossroad. Was like we we're at the point to where we need food, but we need the room too, and I don't know which direction to go in to so I understand that, Heather, but there's nothing wrong with if I see so many people make you think that um, if you ask for help you're in the wrong or you're weak, and that's not the case. You know,